Hello folks, thanks for tuning in another episode where we will learn what is Office 365, and in this particular video we're going to learn about Microsoft Teams, as you can see on the screen. Before I go in more details and explanation, I want to walk you through some of the scenarios, the business scenario, the job scenarios, and that's the purpose of all my videos, to give you how these applications use in the industry. So some videos will have some introduction, and they are being in the industry for Microsoft Word, so I don't have to tell you the details, right, which is already there and you pretty much know it. Same thing, how to send email, but when it comes to Team, which is new product, and why it's being used, why there is a demand, and why this is a must-have skill for any kind of job, IT, non-IT, project manager, office admin, any kind of these jobs, sales, marketing, finance, every person use Microsoft Teams. Whoever the company is, if you go and look at a subscription, there are millions and millions of customers, millions of downloads of Teams, especially during COVID. And also after the Zoom security flaws, Teams has a big, huge increase. So people can literally develop their career becoming a Team certified engineer, take the certification path. But this video I'm talking about on the end user, where you work in a marketing department, sales and finance, even in IT support, or how do you work with different people, so what are the capabilities available as a user which will make you productive, right? So before I go to the features, for example, let me give you a scenario. You're part of the marketing team and you have 3 marketing projects. And in these 3 marketing projects, you work with different teams, there are different projects. So you can, within Microsoft Teams, you can work with those people, let's say 4 people in a team separately and another 4 people in a different team. So basically what a day looks like, you're working on different documents. You are tracking the project. Maybe you have a project manager working you on the same document. Then you need to have a regular daily update calls or bi-weekly calls. Then you are also working with the vendors, suppliers, and can be anything, event management. So this is much more than just sending and receiving an email, because this is all about your communication, collaboration. And when we talk about collaboration, we are talking about working on Word, Excel sheet, as I told you, project management and deadlines and follow-ups, making telephone calls, and marketing campaigns and all the different things. So if you wanted to bring all these two together, where you need one area, one platform, or one interface, or one Windows, whatever you want to call it, which allows you to access your documents, like OneDrive, for example, in my previous video I was talking about. And if you wanted to access your SharePoint libraries or document libraries, if you wanted to work with a group of teams, as I told you, a project A team versus project B team, and you wanted to make a video calls or audio calls or telephone calls, all these things you can bring together in one interface, which is Microsoft Teams, across any device, right? This is what I'm showing you here now. And you can even go full-blown, like even in education and all that, so which I'm not covering. I'm just covering from the regular job, like non-education. Like you can chat, you can meet, you can call and collaborate. So you can have this app installed on your Android phone, on your iPhone, on your MacBook and Windows, which allow you one-to-one call, one-to-many call, HD quality. Even you can record those calls for your training for the future. And you can have chat history. Another best feature is for the chat history is that if somebody joins new in your team, you're not just sending them the whole email thread. The chat history, if it's saved, they can just scroll up and learn. And then there is, for millennials, a lot of graphics and icon and emoticons available. So it's an experience itself, which I would highly recommend just learn it regardless. Just learn it the same way you have learned how to send an email. Same way you have learned how to write a document in Word document, typing, right? So it's one of those skills, something you don't want to ignore. So that's why Microsoft Teams is being used pretty much any corporate, any company who has Office or Microsoft Windows and servers. This is where you'll find Microsoft Team is in there. So let me just show you how does it look like on my computer. I have Microsoft Team here, and that's the demo. So the one thing, okay, let's start with what is being shown on their Meet. So if I wanted to set up an ad hoc meeting, when I click on it, I can start a meeting right here, right? You can see myself, right? And if I do a Meet now, then I can invite the people. They will come and just join the meeting. Exactly. So now here it shows my status. If I'm busy, if I'm not available, be right back. I can set the duration, other settings available, that how to set up the microphone and all this stuff there. I can have my custom message here. So let's say if I'm busy now, so recording this, and here I have different teams. I was telling you, I can have a different marketing here. I can have a sales team. I can have a number of teams here. Same thing, I have a chat here. For example, the people I work with, I have a chat history here. I did some session with the students. I can see there they've joined one-to-one session, and it's all there. Then I have my calendar. So it's the same calendar. It's in Outlook. They are connected in the back end. So if I can update my calendar here or in Outlook, it will update my calendar here. And that's how it looks like. So I can change the dates, whichever I wanted to. Today, tomorrow, for example, the whole week is there. I can change it from a work week to a day to just the week itself, depending. And then I have the files here, and I can also make the calls. So these files, this OneDrive, as I told you before, is my personal OneDrive, my recent files, Teams file, whatever the downloads I have. I told you before, add on a third-party Dropbox. I can bring even more third-party storage within my team. So one team, I can access whatever I want. I don't have to go and look for other stuff. Basically, I have one place, I have access to everything. So I'm not signing in to different browser and everything. That's the whole point. And the calls. If I have an enterprise voice, I can create the calls. I can have my contacts, history, voicemails, everything. And I can even bring some apps if I wanted to. As you can see, these are my apps. I can bring these apps, and that's the idea that I have it here. And Teams give me everything, anything what I need. So that's being said, I would highly recommend learn Teams. And if you have any question, do let me know in comments and suggestion. And before we go, there is more on the apps, which I believe we have seen in one of our video about Office 365 apps. So here you go. You can bring these apps specifically designed for Microsoft Teams. You can bring this app and they will work here, right here in your Microsoft Team interface. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.